one of your network sponsors, Farm Bureau Insurance. We're telecasting live from the Indiana High School Athletic Association headquarters in Indianapolis, giving you the pairings for the 82nd Annual Boys Basketball Tournament.
In Lafayette, we have an interesting draw in the sectional. In the first game, Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock, West Lafayette will take on Carroll of Flora. Then McCutcheon will tee it up against Harrison, and that's going to be a whale of a ball game. Then Friday evening, Lafayette Jefferson, one of the top teams in the state, drew into the bye round against Lafayette Central Catholic. And Coach Hamill from Jefferson, you've got to be pleased as punch with this draw.
Well, Central Catholic always gives us a lot of problems, so it's just a great sectional, and I think it's one of the few in the state. All 6 teams have winning records going in, and it's going to be great for the fans.
To the Lafayette Jefferson Regional, the winner at Fountain Central will play the winner at Jefferson. Then the winner at Greencastle and the winner at Twin Lakes will play in the second game. At Lafayette, it'll be the winner of the Lafayette Jefferson Regional at the winner of the East Chicago tournament. Then the winner at Frankfort will play the winner at Michigan City Rogers.
Final down at the Hoosier Dome will pair the North against the South. In the first game, it'll be the Indianapolis semi-state winner against the Terre Haute semi-state winner. Then the Fort Wayne winner goes against the Lafayette winner. And the championship game, of course, is at 8:15 on Saturday night down at the Hoosier Dome.
Johnson ready to go. Has the ball in the air, and Muller controls the tap. To Deanhart. Danny's on the dribble, forecourt. Comes right, they trap him, lob it inside for Muller, knocked away, and Schoenstein out of there with it. Up the right side, Chenoy, Brad out between the cylinders, comes left corner, Brower. Mike on the drive around, Ebershoff reverses to Hamill. Ritchie with the lean-in shot blocked with a foul call. It's 6-5, CC on top, 3:40 to go in the quarter. Chenoy on the attack all the way to the hole, lays it in. Long rebound, Brett Hink. Ahead to Chenoy. Brad, right side, Hamill stops and fires a long three, good. It's a long 14-9, Jeff, a minute 50 to go in the quarter. Inbounds Muller, back to Munzer. Now the lead ahead, Keller. Up to the timeline on the dribble. Trap one now, gets away from Chenoy. Pass into the lane, Locke. Penetrates around, Hank reverse layup, won't go. Harris the rebound. Courtney up the right side, Chenoy on the dribble. Brad on the wing, reverse east to Brower, lays it in, drops the foul. One block going to be called for the first goal. With a minute 32 to go first quarter. It's 16-9. Jeff was reeled up 9 in a row. On the attack, Keller, but you're right, does not look to score. Steal by Hank. Brett breaks into the open court, goes right to the floor, lays it in. There's the big guy going coast to coast, 7 in a row, 32-26. 2 consecutive turnovers. There's steal by Hamill off the inbound, versus to Harris for the lay-in. Jim Hamill will steal and assist. 34-26 now, 9 in a row. Schedule comes in because the Broncos have to play this way every night. Cross swing pass to Keller. Brower almost had an interception. Now takes it away from Keller on the dribble. Heads inside, lays it in. 46-30 is Jeff dominating play here in the first couple of minutes of the second half. Short, followed in by Muller. 56-53, and Jeff plays down to 3. Chenoy right side Hamill. Chenoy crosses into Harris. Courtney, left corner Brower holds on. Looks to bring it back out. Hank free throw line jumper is up. And good. Boy, there's a big shot there. Brett Hank waits for it to clear. Now goes left on Hardebeck. Bounce pass low. Harris heads inside, has the lay in. 58-57, 2:15 to go. Out of there with it with 10. Mike in the lob lead ahead. Courtney Harris, one of his jams, couldn't get through the ball. Dwight Keller leads the other way to Ebershoff. Will have the easy lay-in at the buzzer. And Jeff will have just a 9-point victory. 70-61 the final. So pretty good.
92 IHSAA Lafayette Boys Sectional Championship.
And we are underway on the way down. Robinson slapped it off Harris, gets it back, and now here's Chenoy in the attack. Stops out high Harris. A three-point bomb, good. Courtney Harris has hit 2 in a row from three-point land. 18-15 Jefferson. And Austin inbounds Jacko. They pass down low for Robinson. Got it blocked by Harris. Picked up by Jacko, then loses it. A scramble and a foul on Jacko. Took him almost 10 seconds just to get past. Now forecourt goes left corner. Hamill bombs the 3. It's good. 28-17, 4 seconds. Inbound comes to Harper, fires it down the floor, and no good off the backboard. After 28-17 Jeff. West side's only been as close as 4 since. Next free try, good. 50-39 now. Jeff lead 11. Hamill in the corner outside. Chenoy drives the lane, bounce pass low to short, and to the lay-in. Gives Chenoy the Assists off penetration, 52-39, 28 seconds to go. 23 now for Shorenstein for two. 56-41. Broncos by 15. Kanoy on the fly and the dribble. Hounded by Harper. Back to Harris. Far corner to Brower. Low left to Shorenstein. Another bunny. Boy, he'd love... Go ahead, Dave. 14 out of 15. Wow. 58-41. Broncos by 17, and the Red Devils have played well. And for Ferris, West Lafayette and down in. Harper baseline left in the lobby. Batted away by Kanoy. Behind the back pass saved to Hamill. His jump shot is no good. Tipped by Harris again. Good. Courtney Harris scores for the Broncos. They lead by 21. To the right. Goes far corner to Hamill. In the lane to Kanoy. Dribble drive stop. Lob pass goes to Harris. Good. What a penetrator Kanoy has been all year. They come to him and then he dumps it off. A circle extended. Go to Dexter. Back to Landell. Wanting to get it off to Harper, and he just threw the ball away. Stolen by Shields. Shields for the Broncos. Splits the needle. Goes to Harris. The basket is good. Mike Harper missed the first free throw. His second on the two-shot situation is good. 68-48, Broncos by 20. Shorenstein has it. Around Robinson. Little hook shot is good. It's one of those nights. He's got 33. That's a career high. Pass, Hamill. Weak side lob goes to Brower in the far corner. Back out front to Shields. Pass, Hamill inside to Brower. Over to Shorenstein. One big jump, and he's in there. This is the Broncos at their best. Brad Kanoy has it inbound as Jeff out there with Brower, Hamill, Kanoy, Shorenstein, and Harris, their starting group. Check the west side lineup in a moment. Hamill left side, Brower. Back to your side, Hamill fires the three. Good. Ritchie buries it off the right wing. And the Jeff lead up to 26. Drew Jeanette. Shields has it to Dubes. Now Gustus down low. Jeanette, turn around up and in. 86-55. Side reverses to Landell. Just holds it out high. Minute 44 to go. Red Devils just holding the basketball. Interesting strategy. 91-59. The Bronco fans not too happy with it. I would imagine maybe some of the West Side fans aren't either. Well, now the Bronco bench says get back in under the basket, and they're saying, are they trying to keep the score under 100? I guess so. Charlie Collins gets set to chase that game ball. Become kind of a tradition here after Bronco home game.
That ball looked right away. Now we got a champ.
Jeff wins it 95-59. 38 points from Shorenstein, 22 from Harris, and 13 from Richie Hamill. And the Broncos headed for the regional. 95-59 winners over West Lafayette.
Practice hard every day at practice. Coach said we work harder than anybody else in the state every day at practice. And hopefully they'll come through for us this weekend.
Lafayette Jeff dominated the opener from the outset as the Broncos' full-court pressure led to 12 consecutive points before Benton Central could even draw iron on a shot. Mike Brower and Richie Hamill combined to score Jeff's first 10 points. After the Bison scored the next 5 straight to make it 12-5, Jeff reeled off the next 18 in a row to put the game away. 6 in a row came from senior Courtney Harris before Hamill bounced in a three-pointer to make it 27-5 after the first quarter. Jeff forced 17 Bison turnovers in the opening 8 minutes, and the Broncos' last 9 points came off BC mistakes. Brower started the second quarter with another three-pointer to up the lead to 30-5. Then Benton Central mustered its best stretch of basketball during the game, matching Jeff point for point until halftime. 2 layups from Chad Tolan, who led the Bison with 12 points, and a three-pointer from Craig Rose, who came off the bench with 10, helped the Bison stay within 25 at the break, 56-31. Hamill led 4 Broncos in double figures with 20 points. Harris and Greg Shorenstein each scored 15, and Brower added 13. All 4 combined to lead Jeff to a 70-35 lead midway through the third quarter before Coach Jim Hamill cleared the bench. Jeff led by as many as 43 in the fourth before finishing with a 97-58 win. It's the Broncos' 6th game over 90 points this season, and their 2nd win over Benton Central.
Presents the 1992 IHSAA Boys Lafayette Regional Championship.
It's going to be interesting, Paul, to see what happens at the beginning of the game. I just sensed a little on Jeff's part. They had such a great game this afternoon. It's pretty hard to come back and play that good a ball game back-to-back. And I think Twin Lakes is ready to play.
That has played in every game for Twin Lakes has been Cornell. Backdoor,
Great
alley-oop.
backdoor play. Nice screen on the opposite side.
Here comes the pressure. Schaefer picks up the dribble. Harris underneath. And Courtney Harris has hit 19 shots in a row going back to the first game of the sectional. A late loser. There's Provo to cut it to 10-9. Hamill a three. He drained it.
Shooter, a great three-point shooter, and he's got to do his share of it.
A turnover, the fourth on the game for Twin Lakes. And Brower has an easy layup.
You can't afford to hang the ball in the air on those passes because,
Long
great
lead
save.
pass to McLaughlin. And now Brower another steal. Coming in on Weymouth, and he scores again. 22-9, Rick Snodgrass wants a timeout. Back to the iron. So the Indians, again, missing an opportunity to cut into Jeff's lead. Here's Harris with a three. 33-9. Skelton under to Harris, back out to Skelton, a three on the way. 4 different Broncos have hit three-pointers here in the first quarter.
Well, they've been mentally set for this ball game as well as the one this afternoon.
Simpson goes to the hole again, and again comes up empty. 24 seconds left. Brower a three on the way. This one too long.
Yes, but look who's there.
Harris the turnaround.
Tremendous hands.
38-12. To under 30 again.
Nice pass by Cornell.
Shorenstein. He's in double figures now. Crab trapped easily. Long pass for Brower.
Down. Transition game again. You cannot relax.
Hamill spins off glass and scores. 14 points now for Richie Hamill.
Lot of points.
Another steal. Hamill and Harris, 2-on-1. The no-look pass. Harris lays it in. 63-30.
Boy, lots of fast breaks. All created by the defense. Third quarter.
The three coming from Hamill out of the corner. 66-32. Greer at the buzzer. A shot off glass, but the Broncos with another impressive first half. They put West Side away last week in the sectional with a similar performance, but they've just escalated a little bit here tonight, Bill, with another great shooting half, and they're up 66 points and a half. Is just unbelievable.
Well, I'm surprised because they had such a fantastic game this afternoon, did a lot of scoring. To have the same thing in the evening, that's quite something.
We'll be back with a halftime here at Crawley Center. The Broncos up by 34.
The Broncos are continuing to play like a Final Four club.
Well, the Jeff Express is on its way. How far is it going to go? I didn't think they'd have this kind of a ball game tonight after the great game they had this afternoon. But it's all due to their defense. It's just they're creating everything with their defense. Got in the passing lane on the sideline fast break.
And Schaefer had it taken away.
Good hands there by Hamill.
Harris quickly down to save it for Hamill. 72-36. So the Broncos still doubling the score, and another steal. 4-on-1. Hamill with a layup.
High percentage shot for Hamill.
3 seconds left. Cornell going to put it up. And a shot off the iron. After 3, the Broncos control it. 96-53. And the steal. Here's Kanoy ahead to Richie Hamill. Back to Brower. And there's the 100 with 7:20 to go in the game. 29 now for Brower. And for Brower, that's his season high.
Skelton comes in. Hank comes back in. Shields comes back in. And Drew Jeanette comes in. Harris leaves with 27. Schornstein with 21. Hamill rather leaves with 27. And Harris leaves with 13. No good. Gustus with a tip. Gustus with 2 points now. 118 to 70. Fine again. Got it. His fifth three-pointer of the game. Brian Fine with 15 points. Saved it. Shields puts it up. No good, and it's 118 to 73.
Here comes the fans out of the stands.
The Broncos win it. And they will be playing either East Chicago or Hobart at 11 o'clock a week from today in Mackey Arena.
An opportunity to put last year's disappointing regional loss behind them.
This year, we said, that's not going to happen. And it hadn't, and it's just been a team that more than that has taken it further than that. But we're not going to let ourselves lose any game. We're going to go out and we want to play every game the way we know we can play. And if we keep doing that, I don't think that anybody in the state can beat us.
From Mackey Arena in West Lafayette, Indiana, it's semi-state basketball. The Lafayette Jeff Broncos taking on the East Chicago Cardinals in Game 1, and Michigan City Elston facing Brownsburg in Game 2.
Battle cutting down the lane. After Brower missed the foul shot, it's now 10-8 East Chicago.
Battle is a tough player for East Chicago.
Courtney Harris hits the three in transition.
High percentage.
Battle drives in. Schornstein takes it away. Coming down on Phillips.
And then
Schornstein lays it in, and John Todd wants the timeout. Lafayette Jeff has shot to a 17-8 lead on East Chicago with 4:15 to go in the first quarter.
He's very valuable on the board.
Plus he's so good in the running game. Harris to steal. Easy basket. It counts. He's fouled. Just guarding Phillips. Phillips came way out to the top, so Harris had no one to fight for the rebound and grabbed it easily. Brower a three on the way. Gets it.
Big basket for Jeff.
Foul shot, Damon Thompson.
Oh!
And Phillips.
Phillips
with a jam.
way up there.
The foul was on Richie Hamill, his second. Brower a three.
That's the strength of Jeff's game, as a comeback after a spectacular basket by East Chicago and outscoring him 3-2. He is.
He's dialed in. That was just off a little
Hank
bit.
on a great garbage basket. Big basket at the end.
And the half comes to the end with the Broncos holding, again, their biggest lead of the half, 52-40. The Broncos have been up 12 several times throughout the first half, and Hank's putback gives the Broncos the lead by 12 at halftime. And Jeff,
they have to protect Schornstein and Hamill. Their foul. Oh, great play.
Brower wide open. 24 points now for Mike Brower. John Todd takes his third timeout. 6:01 to go in the third quarter. Jeff has upped its lead to 17.
It's like they're playing a three-man, man-to-man, two-man zone.
Phillips blocked by Schornstein. Brower picks up the loose ball, a foul, and he scores. Phillips picks up his fourth.
Well, this up-and-down game makes for some spectacular plays, and there was one. Going to be quite a quarter here.
Richie Hamill fakes the three. Back to Brower. Here's Kanoy. Under to Schornstein. Backs in. Oh! An impossible shot. Phillips hits. It's down to 7.
Phillips doing a great job both on offense and defense.
Schornstein off to Kanoy. He's the layup. French off to Battle.
Oh!
Jim Hamill wants the timeout. His team has blown a 20-point lead. It's gone back to 4 with 6:50 to go in the game.
A 1-point ball game.
With a minute 50 to go, it's 88-87 Jeff. East Chicago also scored 17 points off 9 Bronco turnovers. Here, 24 East Chicago turnovers. Phillips is now fouled.
Kanoy is hurt. Phillips,
Yep.
he may be cold though, Paul. That's the only thing coming off the bench. Got it.
Big bucket by the Broncos. That means East Chicago needs 2 possessions. Jeff up by 4. And now 5. 7:89. Battle throws up the long 3 off the back of the iron. Schornstein was going to tip it out of bounds. Harris holds it back out. 15 seconds to go.
Wisely.
Under 10, the Broncos are going to go to the final game. From Mackey Arena, it's the Michigan City Elston Red Devils against the Lafayette Jeff Broncos for the semi-state title and a berth in the state Final Four. Elston. The officials tonight, Jerry Cook and John Evans. This is Kanoy. Hamill looking for Schornstein. And he kept making away from his shot well. Elston up 4-2. Richie Hamill answers. He's dialed in now. 20.
Long
Lipke
one.
missed the chance to tie it. Schornstein the rebound over Edwards' back.
Dominating the boards. He's the tallest man out there. Has
What's
the greatest
the 3?
ball.
Hit it! Big basket by Greg Schornstein. He now has 50.
Be a good move, yeah.
He's not doing it now, though.
Maybe Brower will get a shot at it. There he is.
After that air ball, he puts it up again. This one
Got it.
partially blocked, it looked like. He had Ashley in his face, and he nailed it. And McCoy dribbles out of bounds. So the Broncos get the big 3 at the end of the half by Brower and take an 11-point lead into the locker room. Michigan City Elston 41-30. Michigan City will inbound the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Hollis Edwards back on the floor along with McCoy and Lipke as the perimeter players for Elston. Ashley and Macon underneath. Jeff going with its starting 5, including Richie Hamill in the game with 3 fouls. The lob in for Macon, and Brower knocked it away. Kanoy leads it under to Schornstein.
Good defense down here. Made the point. Oh, great pass. Great screen out here. A back screen. Reed Schornstein.
A timeout called by Michigan City Elston.
Coach Campbell felt good about that. He called the play from the sideline. They got into it and worked for basketball.
Lipke misses his second 3 in a row.
Brower way up on that rebound.
Out to Richie Hamill, a 3 on the way.
Got it.
52-34. Jeff now by 18.
Edwards dice scrapping underneath.
Brower a 3. For another 3 on the way. The lead is 22.
Big spurt.
Air ball. Lead pass to Hamill. Lafayette can smell it.
I'd say so.
4:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Broncos have opened up a 62-38 lead, and they've done so in typical Jeff fashion off the transition game. Merriweather the miss. Time he did it with his son, Richie. And a balanced Bronco cast.
Well, they've got a very well.
January, our Indiana Sports Tonight crews went to Lafayette Jeff High School to honor Richie Hamill as a Pizza Hut Spotlight player. And at that time, just by watching this team practice, we just had a feeling we would see the Broncos at the Dome. That feeling has come true. At 24-2, they are making their 16th appearance in the Final Four, 3 state titles to their credit, a school rich in championships and basketball tradition.
Telling that if we just played the best we can, work hard every day, that we could be here. And in the first week I came out after football, and really did. We worked real hard for what I was used to after coming out of football. And I kind of had a sense there that we could make it to the state final. They're the top-ranked team in the tournament. The team most people are picking to win, and I say so. They deserve it that. But again, they're not going to win. They're not going to beat us because our kids weren't ready. Our kids will be ready to play, and they better be darn good because. We'll find out, and I don't mean that cocky at all. We will play and play well, and if they do and they beat us, then they're an awful good basketball team.
6-1, the Northern Lakes Conference champions enter the weekend as the highest-ranked team in the field, and that has Warsaw fans thinking back to 1984 as they hope for a repeat of that magical feat. The Tigers feature the dynamic duo, seniors Dan Elliott and Jason McKenzie. Both have scored over 1,000 points in their career and are averaging over 40 points a game combined.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here are your rosters and starting lineups for today's second game. Beginning first with the visitors, the Lafayette Jefferson Broncos. On forward. Number 45, a 6'4" senior, Courtney Harris. The other forward, a 6'1" senior, number 34, Mike Brower. At center, a 6'7" junior, number 44, Greg Schornstein. At one guard, a 6'3" senior, number 42, Richie Hamill. At the other guard, a 6'1" senior, number 22, Brad Canoy.
Second game of the day, midway through our triple header. And the opening toss and the tip, controlled by Warsaw. Tigers get it down deep in the corner. Jason McKenzie. Now back down to Matt Horan. Back to McKenzie at long range. Tipped away and a good defensive play by Richie Hamill. Hamill inside for the shot. It is good. Now goes to Jason McKenzie for 3. Rebound taken down inside by Brad Canoy. 29-19 Lafayette Jeff. Here is Hamill again. He finally got one to fall. And the ball is gone. Well, here's the shooting numbers. And they tell us what we already see on the scoreboard, Tom. It's 32-19.
Yeah, they're coming pretty tough, the baskets for the Tigers.
Richie Hamill again.
Yeah, tough matchup right there for Warsaw with Swanson on Hamill, and Hamill able to shoot it over him. Great experienced ball player.
Nice defensive play by Brian Swanson to save the ball. Swanson now it's stolen away by Brad Canoy. Canoy behind the back. He knew he was going to commit a foul. Now they got it inside the big fellow, Greg Schornstein. And an offensive foul called on Schornstein.
Hamill not in a good position to get the pass. He slides off the floor, flips it back into Schornstein. Swanson's there to that block.
Matt Horan off the mark. Rebound taken down inside by Harris. And here comes Lafayette Jeff again with less than a minute to go. Right at the hoop. The bucket is up and good by Brett Hink.
Great pass by Brad Canoy. He has a knack of seeing that open man. Moves the ball around very well.
By Warsaw. Here's the pass up court. It'll go out of bounds. And that's the end of the first half of this ball game. Not nearly the speed and pacing of the first game that we saw with Richmond and Jeffersonville. And right now, Lafayette Jeff very much in command, having led by 15, no ties, no lead changes. And at halftime, it is Lafayette Jeff 39 and Warsaw 33. That equals the biggest lead of the ball game for Lafayette Jeff. The rebound pulled down by Courtney Harris. And Jeff now with a chance to extend that lead to 17. They will. That is Craig Skelton. Tom just mentioned he was off the bench. The lead goes to 17 points now for Lafayette Jeff. And the pressure continues. Nice give inside and off the glass and good for Brent Hink.
Pretty good combination there. Brower and Hink did a good job. Hink got the defensive man behind him, and Brower made the nice pass.
It's a 14-point lead, and the steal again by Brower, and up court.
Why, he slides like Sabo. Did you see that?
There's so many similarities. It's unbelievable.
They called him out, too. Look the other way with the left hand, and look at this.
They're going to spread the floor again.
Now, Warsaw in bad need of a takeaway right here.
Here's the three. Oh, it is good. And that is by Richie Hamill, his second of the game. He has 23 points. And, boy, that's a real backbreaker there.
Could have been a death knell right there.
Lafayette Jeff giving them every opportunity because their free throw shooting has been horrendous here in this fourth period. A minute 25 to go. It's 66 to 56. Lafayette Jeff. It looks for all the world like a North Central Conference matchup.
She's already on the floor for Warsaw. Brian Swanson's going to come back in, and Jeff's going to have a lot of changes, Gary,
for the state championship tonight. Ryan Plank gets a bucket, and that's going to be it. The ball game is over. And it is Lafayette Jeff picking up its 25th win against two losses with an impressive 71 to 58 victory over Warsaw. So, here are your scores again. Richmond beats Jeffersonville 94-92 overtime. And is Lafayette Jeff 71-58 over Warsaw. Tom, a quick comment. And is Lafayette Jeff 71, Warsaw 58. That sets up the North Central Conference battle for the title. It'll all start at 7:30 tonight.
One more game. One more. All that work just might be worth it if we get one more.
We'll wake you up at 6 o'clock. You got to bust it now. We'll be in a meeting at 6:30.
I'm looking at some of your marks here. Now, it's simply, Richie's got the ball. They make a pass, and Michael takes it. What do you have to do? You gotta dive. Now, it's really important tonight that you dive. 38 Richmond steals that converted into 38 points they got directly after they stole the ball and went down and scored. Where Jeffersonville had 10. That's a 28-point turnaround. Not going to do that. That's right. When they miss, punish them. When they hit, attack them. Attack the press. I mean, I think we can run them out of the dome. I think defensively we're set up for them. The things we do, I think offensively we can punish them. Yeah. We're willing to run all the time. And then run. Down the floor, up the white shirt. Now they're going this way. Remember we talked about going north-south? They're going east-west. Run right up the middle. See that there, Brad? That's why I put it on there today. Just to show you. See you pick them up.